so strongly for the right outcome in this battle. Keep it open.
Yeah, keep it open.
I'm proud of Pasadena and the regional center that it's become in modern times, providing jobs, providing retail services of all kinds, providing job opportunities for the entire region. This city offers a quality of life and an opportunity for pursuing one's dreams that is not available everywhere. And that quality of life in the city of Pasadena is undergoing a threat by the U.S. Postal Service when they close time and again the facilities that have served the city over the years. This is not the first time that the Postal Service has backed away from the services that it's providing. We lost our postmark. Not going to change history, but it's going to change our hearts and our expectations about what this city is about. We lost a very important branch up on Washington Boulevard just a short time ago. We want the Postal Service to go on to other communities if they need to do efficiencies, and let this community continue to prosper with the wonderful people who are here today and the other employees of the Postal Service in this community. Pasadena is recovering from one of the toughest economic climates that we've experienced in generations, and our economic recovery is fragile. This action simply puts further jeopardy on our economic recovery and all of the economic benefits that come to the people of this community. Communication with the public about how the relocation of mail processing from Pasadena to Los Angeles would affect mail service has been inadequate. Among other impacts, there will be delays, as have been mentioned, in general mail service and in delivery of prescriptions and vote-by-mail ballots. I urge that this action at Mac Robinson be deferred to allow Congress the time it needs to adopt legislation that will facilitate postal operations to be efficient and viable. I would also hope that deferral will occur based on the impact of consolidation or closure on the critically important voting activity that takes place this fall. Even the Postal Service has acknowledged that consolidation is risky due to the, quote, heightened mail volumes predicted for the election and holiday mailing seasons. I know there's a need for the Postal Service to become more efficient, but in pursuing that goal, they're obligated to consider and to mitigate the many detrimental impacts on this community. Keep it open. Keep it open. Keep it open. Thank you very much.
All right, Mike.
Okay, I'd like to welcome our next speaker, who has a synonymous name, a councilperson from the District 1, friend, Jackie Robinson.
All right, Jackie.
Keep it open. Keep it open.
Keep it open.
I will be brief, but I'm so very proud to stand here before you with the workers of the USPS to lend my voice and my support and say keep it open to the USPS and join with our congressmen and women and the mayor and other community supporters to keep the Mac Robinson processing facility open. Last Monday, the Pasadena City Council unanimously made a decision to send a strong letter of reprimand and opposition to USPS Postmaster Donahoe, and it just so happened that I was traveling to Washington, D.C. Early last week for a conference, and so I offered to hand deliver the letter to the postmaster. But of course, as Congressman Schiff alluded to, the postmaster is a very elusive man, and he was not available expectedly. However, I did have the opportunity to meet with Jim Carr and Mary Ann Simpson, two of the government relations representatives from the USPS. And I will say that it was a less than cordial meeting, to say the very least. In fact, very disrespectful, as they did not even take the opportunity to have us meet in a conference room. We met in the lobby of the USPS building in Washington, D.C. But that said, I continue to support the USPS workers behind me and ask that we keep the Mac Robinson processing facility open. For those of you that have been around Pasadena for a very long time, you know that a lot of community buy-in was necessary in order to get this facility. A church was removed, small businesses were removed out of Northwest Pasadena, and for an elementary school was removed as well. And for this processing facility to now just be able to be expedited and ceremoniously closed for all aspects is just a slap in the face to the many sacrifices that this community made to even have this post office here. So with that, I again reiterate our city's position that the USPS wait and delay the closing of the processing facility to make sure that HR 1351 is worked through with Congress, and that we've exhausted all the possibilities before they move forward with not just this closure, but the closures of all the post offices across the nation. And Congresswoman Napolitano referenced earlier that she's here to support us, and I appreciate that support, actually, because we're not just in this by ourselves. My mother is a 34-year-old post office clerk in City of Industry, and this is not just going to affect the workers here in Pasadena. It's going to affect all facilities. And with respect